You guys out?
We're going to send you a photo.
Where are you guys out? I'm from Okay. Nice to meet you.
And maybe the room.
Thank you.
While you're doing that.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Alex, I can hear you all morning talking, explaining subspace.
I love it. I learned to be loud from someone you might know.
That's the weather mapping analogy. Look at you. You know those on-ramps, you want them close to your house. Makes you quick. You guys missed the Blue Origin launch. It was amazing this morning.
All right.
This is cool. It's like hacking pod.
They're going to meet you now, but you can hang out.
We're starting in 10 minutes, right?
10:30.
Well, yeah, give it a little bit. It's Saturday, so yeah.
It's Saturday.
Yeah,
That excuse will work all week.
exactly.
I like that.
So, Megan, how many teams do you have?
Saturday somewhere.
Thank you for making the trip, gentlemen.
Right now, maybe like
It was an easier trip for me.
I saw as of last night, we had 134 points.
But you guys will be here. When do you come? Or do you stay in Toronto? No. Oh, you didn't get it all.
so the first presenter is going to be Alan. He's going to kick us off.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take, just give me a second. I'm just getting everything set up.
It's gonna be this way here.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
Thank you for going to the guy who was on screen.
They were outrageous. That's not necessary. That's how much we got won that year. Oh my God. No. I really heard it.
I'm going to give you a line.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Right, I guess.
It's all about learning. Well, you all together provide better opportunities from all of us.
So this is the space of learning.
You're on the space of learning. All of them, all 8.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay, I just wanted to be different.
So what's that?
Yes. Very Yeah. very high end. Backwards slope.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Right there.
Okay,
that's what I was going to do. I know everything we're going to do is basketball. Yeah. Right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's lots of slides to be had.
Oh, yeah.
Try to keep it. 5 minutes each.
Yeah, okay.
Correct. Remember what I'm supposed to say. There you go. Right.
LA, yeah, for Valley, to Ronnie. So it's a competitor. But he's trying to like recruit all those operators together. Yeah, they have a pretty good turnout. Okay, so yeah, so why was the quick yeah, it's a little more bigger than that.
Dry run here.
Yeah, not this true. I'm not sure. Oh, really? Okay, very good.
I mean, that's the simplest.
Maybe it's
Do you see the Blue Orchard lunch this morning? You guys see that? The Orchard lunch. They shop. It's pretty amazing. Like Australia. Ah. I would guess. We said it's starting.
I'm gonna mute, see how I'm muting
Okay.
up there so that they're obviously talking, so I'm just gonna mute that for now.
Oh yeah, no problem. What I'm doing is like that, voice thing, so, when they're talking, I'm just because I got my shot in my yeah, I'm just going to focus in on that.
Okay. Do you want me to write down the order? It doesn't really matter.
So, I mean, I'm just going to do my quick intro. It's going to be and then just give it all the time.
And then we'll go to rapid right now. And then we'll go to
Yes, that's great. Yeah, it's my cognition.
Is that it? 1, 2.
Oh no, Alex.
And Alex. Okay, so we'll have Alex go last.
Now, how about Telmix? Because they're remote.
So I just thought there was login, so maybe that makes sense.
Okay.
Maybe we should do the two remote first.
Yeah, let's do.
So Davide, Talmud, then Red Hat.
Yeah. So all I'll do is I'll then hand over. So yes, so you just wait here while I do my piece because it's really going to be basically internet toilets and it's nothing much at all. And then we'll move on to because they'll take the full time and all the people here in the room should be turn this on. Okay, right, yeah. I'm just waiting on a few more people to join us. So. No, I'm just speaking to somebody.
Okay, let me go and try
So let's. We've got people sort of still doing clear.
I'm just going to stand by it.
Okay, so yeah, just take the volume down on that, and then.
So this is neither.
I should be not
We're going to get started in just a minute. We're going to let Alan kick us off and we're going to go over to TADHack.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so we're all good. So we're going to kick off things. We still have a couple of people clear. I know there are several teams here of hackers that are lost somewhere in Walt Disney World. Hopefully they'll be joining us at some point. But anyway, first of all, thanks to everyone who is joining us, both here. Oh, I can take this off actually. Yep. When you're presenting, you can actually take it off. The reason being, for those that are hard of hearing, they can lip read, so I must remember. The only time I'm allowed to take it off. Anyway, so thanks to everyone who is joining us both here in Orlando. It's great to see so many people, and also all those that are joining us remotely from all around the world. So I'm going to keep this very short. I'm going to focus on basically the MVP for any hackathon, which of course is internet, toilets, and power. The power, it's obvious, it's on the tables. If you missed that piece, I apologize. You've already failed the first test. Internet, it's Avaya Engage 2021 is the SSID. You can see on the boards the password to get in there. Now, for those like me that have T-Mobile, coverage in this room sucks, I'm afraid. Verizon AT&T seems to be okay. For the T-Mobile people, you just have to walk out to the left, out of the doors, and then all of a sudden it's miraculous. Coverage appears. All right? As always, in any telecoms-focused hackathon, you can guarantee telecoms is going to be the toughest piece. The other thing are toilets. So when you walk out the front of the door here, don't turn left, don't turn right. Go carry down back to the clear station. So the clear station is why you get the little green tags on here. Turn left and you'll see the restroom sign. Okay, so that's the MVP done. All right. Now we have an important time. I'm going to be repeating this both via email and through the day, and that is on Sunday between 1 to 3 p.m. That's when we do the pitches. Okay, that's the critical time. All right. So I'm going to be sending out an email to all the hackers on Sunday morning to gather all the information about your hacks, the team members, your social IDs, not social IDs, your social media handles. I don't want your social IDs. Please don't send them to me. Okay? So that when we basically do all the promotion, when I create the YouTube videos about your pitches, I've got all the correct spellings and the correct emails. That's the reason why I send it out, because most people haven't even decided on their hack yet. It's going to be 24 hours before they're to that point. So that's me. I've just covered some of the background again. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you so much to Avaya for sponsoring this event, because without their support, this doesn't happen. And what I'd like to do now is to hand over to Davide, who is going to run through the CPaaS APIs.
Hi everybody, welcome. Good morning. Listen, I am so excited. Megan, am I good to go?
You're good, rock and roll.
All right. I want to welcome, on behalf of myself and Mr. Lalamat, who's on with me, we own the Avaya Public CPaaS platform, communication platform service. So it is our honor to kick off this amazing event. I think this is our second time where the Avaya Hackathon has sort of kicked off the whole week at Engage. And I love it because it totally illustrates the power of innovation. Where we take 24 hours and we have all these teams that take the tools that we're going to provide you to innovate at what I call this new age speed. And today's this hackathon, where our focus is on this hybrid world, how do we make the hybrid world, make it feel more real? And I think it's very relevant, where we have like more than 50% of the participants remotely at this hackathon today. It's a good environment to really think and be creative. How do we innovate and take these tools that we're going to provide you to create a better world that exists today and on forward, where we have this hybrid workforce, hybrid community. And in doing that, I want you to be aware that what Avaya has done is we've opened up our public cloud war chest of APIs for you to work from. So if you go to the website, the portal, you'll see, you click on that I call API tool chest. What we've done last year, if you were part of the event, you saw some great tools, right? We exposed our communication platform as a service in the form of our communication APIs, which basically opened up any piece of our public carrier network where you could expose it, take a piece, and build anything that you wanted to in terms of the art of the possible. This year, we've gone well above and beyond that. So again, available to you today. Hopefully most of you did register. I know we have 135 teams signed up as of this morning. So a lot of you there. I think 30 plus have already pre-registered for our APIs. But that gives you access to all our documentation, learning files, but it gives you access to our public cloud framework where you can build virtually anything on our public cloud network. On top of that, this year, we're going to be exposing our orchestration APIs, which allows you to easily embed AI and natural machine learning into any application or work stream that you're building. I encourage you to look at that. It's going to allow you to really rapidly expose some great use cases, as well as, and I'm so excited because Spaces is sort of, as you can tell, the benchmark that we're using to communicate and collaborate. Well, Spaces has just rolled out a whole portfolio of composable APIs to build upon. So dive deep, go into those APIs. It allows you to take any type of real-time collaboration, video conferencing, chat, file sharing, you name it, and we're exposing it as APIs so you can bake and make it part of your work stream. And I want to also let you be aware that beyond the Avaya composable framework, we have a whole portfolio of partner APIs from Google, Subspace, Telnex, Toolwire, you name it, Telnex. These partners are innovative and they give you the tools to really go beyond the standard work case. You guys are going to have everything you need to build what I think is going to be amazing solutions and products. And again, on top of that, I've got to thank our sponsors, Toolwire and Red Hat, for providing even tools or learning tools to help you in your journey in innovating around that hybrid workplace or hybrid community use case that we're hopefully and looking forward to seeing all the entrants later in the week. But I'm excited. I couldn't be more excited about this weekend, what's happening. We're going to be online, live stream. Please, this is a chance, in the next hour or so, dive deep. We've got mentors to assist you. The individual spaces you can go into, ask a question. We're all monitoring it, and we're here to help you. So you're going to be innovative, but we're going to provide you the support so you can collaborate with each other as well as build some awesome projects that we're looking forward to. With that, maybe Mr. Lalaman, anything you want to say before we hand it off to one of our great sponsors?
No, I think you said it all. I just want to say hi to everybody. I'm in New York today, but I'm going to be with you tomorrow, so I'll be hybrid as well. And yeah, I want to welcome all the participants, but also our sponsors. Yeah, I think it's the first time that we open this hackathon or hackathon to external vendors and sponsors. So I think it shows that we're a very open platform, and we're going to see many innovations coming out of our not only the communications API platform, but the composable experience platform as a whole. So thanks everyone, and have fun, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck everybody, and with that, Megan, I guess I'll hand it off to who's next?
Let Vlad from Telenex, since he's virtual as well, we'll let him go next. So go ahead whenever you're ready, Vlad.
Hi, can you guys hear me? Everything's good?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, hi. My name is Vlad. I'm from Developer Relations team here at Telnex, and yeah, we are proud to be one of the sponsors for this amazing hackathon. So, as at Telnex, we consider ourselves a leader in the programming communications platform. As you all know, telecommunications, so what is that? Essentially, Amazon does all the heavy lifting for things like, for its entire platform, such as e-commerce platforms, delivery, its inventory management, order processing, all of that. We like to think of ourselves as essentially the same way you do for the telecommunications space. So we provide messaging, voice, APIs, wireless, we're branching into faxing, we're branching into WebRTC, anything to do with the creation of data if we want to do, essentially. So think of like Uber has chat platforms, Salesforce has engagement platforms as well. We want to essentially make it as easy as possible to leverage our APIs for customers or developers, as you guys, which are obviously the customers on the other hand that builds all the platforms, to make essentially all of these amazing apps and platforms. And as again, I want to iterate as easy as possible. So we have a bunch of SDKs, a bunch of APIs to help out this process to be able to build these kind of things. As for the sponsor, we want to really focus on two technologies, fax and wireless. So I'm going to go ahead real quick, just show you just exactly how easy it is for account creation, from account creation to sending out your first fax here. So here I'm just going to switch over to the C, hopefully it works. Here we have our sign up page going here at TADHack.com. Click on the sign up button, you'll be able to be created into a virtual account. For the virtual account here, so we'll be sending out a fax application. This is as easy as basically sending out this Python script. So all we need to do is fill out these 3 variables. I've purchase number, I've been searching by numbers. I've already procured 2 phone numbers for us here. Go into programmable fax, we create a very nice, simple programmable fax application. I'm just going to call it test because my creativity, obviously, is amazing. So here, the way our APIs work is through webhooks. So to be able to send webhooks, to be able to communicate, we use webhooks. Here I have a site, just webhook that site, creates a random webhook server for you. Obviously, you would use something like ngrok for your point of view. Send webhook to the URL, click on save. And that's it from the fax aspect. To be able to send outbound, we need to create an outbound post profile. Here, create our first profile, test as well. Obviously, the whole creativity aspect. Let's assign this to our test fax application, add connect, and that's it. Automatically, we'll only be able to send to America, and obviously change it to whatever countries we want, but that's all we need to do from here. And we'll be able to create an API key to be able to access our TADHack robust APIs. So I'm going to copy this here, and paste it into my programmable code. So here, we're just going to be filling out all these variables. So here, obviously don't try to copy this. I'll probably do it with this API key after it's done. So let's go back to our programmable fax ID that we created. Let's copy this ID, paste it here. Our phone numbers that we assigned, we will need to assign these to our fax application that we created. And use them as both receiving and receiving destination phone numbers. And that's it. So we get a media URL that we're sending. A media URL will be a PDF file hosted on any kind of web service. I'm just using this example PDF file. Let's this here. And it's as easy as pressing run. All of these examples will be obviously found on our developer site. You can see we have post requests, everything's being queued. And we literally just sent a fax application. Here we can iterate any kind of PDF files and the like. This is just a super brief example for our platform or how easy it is to interact with us. Obviously, we have an entire Gauge Spaces channel with our talented and exceptional people who will be able to help out. I'll also be there as well to guys help you out as well. Yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do with our platform and the like. As for this fax, let's wait till it gets delivered. Fax is delivered, fax is received, posted on AWS, and you'll be able to pull it off anytime in your webhook. Yeah, great. Thanks again for having us be one of your sponsors.
Awesome, Vlad. Thanks. Megan, who's next?
Okay, thank you for that. That was great. We're going to let you guys go. Well, I'm going to mute you, so if you want to talk and stay on here, that's fine. But we're going to let Red Hat come up and present here in a moment. The Red Hat goes.
There's a Red Hat right
Please go.
Yeah.
Let Pro do it.
It's not my laptop. It's not my laptop. All right, looks good.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
All right. Welcome. My name is Jeff Allen from Red Hat, and this is...
Daniel Trimboasted.
I can't pronounce the last name. Yeah. Let him do that. So thank you so much for letting us be here today and help sponsor the event and work with you. So a big part of Red Hat, most of us have probably heard of Red Hat, Linux. But we're going to talk to you today about developer capabilities can help you accelerate and be more productive, especially this weekend, but ongoing. So we're going to introduce you to a few different capabilities.
Excuse me. Oh, it switches over there.
Can you push that content into the space for those that are remote?
So it should be on the live stream, the YouTube live stream, not in Spaces.
Okay.
I posted the link to the live stream in the space though, so you can find it. Does that work?
Good. Can you see that? Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to a few capabilities that we thought would be very relevant for this weekend. The first one is an upstream project called Quarkus. So this is something that Red Hat sponsors, and of course we provide enterprise support, but you can also use anytime at Quarkus.io. So what is it? Well, for those Java developers out there, it's a Kubernetes native Java stack. What does that really mean, and why is it important for you today and down the road? Number one, from a Java perspective, live coding. So those might be familiar with Java back in the day. You create your Java application, you have to start, restart the application. Here, you start it up in dev mode, you write your code, you save, and it's ready to go. So incredible developer productivity for the Java developers out there. And has hundreds of extensions. I put in there REST Easy, Hibernate, Camel for integration, imperative and reactive programming models, right? So kind of traditional imperative, but also the new non-blocking I/O with the reactive. And then from a developer perspective, you also have these dev services. So as you're developing your application, you usually have to test against a backend service. It spins up containers automatically for you so you can be more productive during your test and inner circle development. Another thing that we're seeing very popular today is event-driven architectures, right? So Kafka-based environments. So when you're thinking of your applications today, if you're looking at maybe doing something that's related to like IoT, or you have a stream of events that you want to process and then have some sort of action take place that incorporates one of our Avaya APIs or sponsor APIs, you can bring these in, process them, and we provide a fully hosted and managed Kafka service. So think of event-based architectures that your applications might want to use. Real-time streaming broker, you still have access to the Kafka brokers, topics, and underlying capabilities, but it's fully hosted and you have a 48-hour free trial. So this one is kind of the main capability that we think that you could really take advantage of today. So this is a free developer sandbox of the OpenShift container platform. So for, again, those maybe not familiar with OpenShift, this is Red Hat's enterprise Kubernetes platform. So instead of just having Kubernetes and the scheduler, we provide a tremendous number of developer services on top of this. What do we mean by developer services? Things like what we call source to image. So we were doing a demo before. You can put in your Git repo. It'll automatically take that source of Node, Java, and other applications and create a container and expose that with a public URL. So many of our APIs require a webhook, right? So if you're developing an application, you need a public webhook to connect back into. You might be able to use this to expose that public URL to incorporate your webhook into your application of pretty much any language. Developer catalog. So again, you're building your application and you think, okay, I need a database, I need this. You can go out there and it has Mongo, Postgres, Redis, and other developer catalog services that you could use to complement your application. Again, free developer sandbox for 30 days. You just go out to developer.redhat.com and there's a developer sandbox link there. We're also putting it inside the spaces so people can quickly go out there and all you need is a Red Hat account. So those are some of the key capabilities. Please come over to the desk, get more swag, tell us what you're trying to do, and we'll try to point you down a route that can help you be more productive and accelerate your development today and down the road. If there's any questions, feel free to ask now or come by the table. Good luck. Good luck today. Thank you so much.
She'll let you know.
Thank you. Sorry. Ready to get that?
Can you
I'm gonna go next.
Pardon?
Gonna do it next. Sorry. We're gonna have him go in next.
That's fine. Can I use my computer now?
You can.
Because I don't think I didn't get any slides.
Yeah.
do a bit of, what's the best way?
Can I give you a thumbs up to put them on?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not doing that.
Oh,
I was going to do a demo.
Oh, okay, then we'll play.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know if you want this. Gotta get back to that. Yeah. Or the one that was that one.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Good morning. So I want to ask everyone to take a minute to think about your path as a developer and reflect on the tools or languages that really impacted how you work. So for me, you'll see some here. If you go back far enough, it was coding HTML and Notepad++. I still see people running Notepad++ these days. Or running SQL queries in Toad. In my own career, the introduction of .NET and C# had really a huge impact on me as well. So what about you? What are those touch points or applications that changed how you worked or thought about development? Go ahead if you can, the YouTube chat, put your milestone applications or languages and we can kind of share some memories together. For me, I would say the most profound way that my outlook shifted was when I started working with a web content management platform called Sitecore. And it was with Sitecore that I really saw the interplay between pre-built applications and coding. So with Sitecore, I saw that I could offload a lot of my work to a UI while still holding on to the things that I really love to do as a developer. My name is Derek Aberti, and I'm incredibly excited today to talk to you about a new technology from Avaya that's going to change the way you work in the same way those other applications did. I'll talk about the problem that Avaya is solving for developers, how it can increase your productivity, and actually can increase the scope of what you can imagine doing. And I'll share some important resources to help you get started. So when I'm done, you'll be ready to start learning and building on this platform, which I hope you'll do this weekend. So every day as developers in this market, we spend time doing things like understanding and testing APIs using tools like Postman. We might be building or maintaining IDRs using GUIs or through coding. We might be modernizing our IDRs with more conversational interactions that use natural language understanding. And then, of course, we have to connect all of these pieces using code or automation tools. And for those of us who spend our days in front of computers, we kind of love this stuff. And we love learning new tools and building things. That's probably why we're all here today. But Avaya wanted to ask, what if we could build a single tool with a ton of pre-built connectors to common APIs, provide a graphical interface for connecting these APIs, include an NLU engine to enable modern conversational IVR experiences, and really offer a powerful, scalable, and intuitive tooling to orchestrate all of this. Well, today you'll be working, I hope, in what we're tentatively calling the Avaya One Cloud Orchestration API Builder. It's a mouthful, so I'll just call it the Orchestration Builder for short. What can you build with the Orchestration Builder? And as important, how fast can you do it? Well, to answer that, I want to dive into the theme of the hackathon. How do we make the hybrid world more authentic and engaging and more real? It's a really good question. I was thinking about what this meant to me last weekend, and I came up with the idea that making interactions more real to me means that they're tactile, they're nuanced, and they're inclusive. And these are all of the things that can get lost when our lives become completely virtual. So I had some ideas. I wanted to build a quick tool so I could send a coworker or a customer a physical handwritten card, kind of like this. Thank you note while just driving in my car or waiting in line at the grocery store. And I wanted to be able to trigger this whole process by phone, SMS, or web chat, and integrate into a CRM or Active Directory. That was my challenge. I gave myself 1 hour to complete it, just using the API builder. So here is my outcome. I got a lovely personalized note from Jim. Oh, he didn't send this. But my automation platform sent it to me using the tools that you can work with today. If you want to take a look at a lovely handwritten note from Jim, visit me later. So some other ideas I had but I didn't have time to work on but I thought could be inspiration is, one is surfacing personality characteristics in spaces. So what if a colleague could view my personality attributes and even my heartbeat? I looked into this a bit while they were talking to me. Or what if I could get real-time communication analysis and coaching in spaces? So what if I could help to be a more effective communicator by analyzing what I'm saying and what my counterpart is saying in real time? And finally, an easy but fun one is, what if I wanted a simple automated way to send a text message to a colleague or a customer at a specific date and time in the most frictionless way possible? So whatever you do, I'm really excited to see what everyone does to bring authenticity into your hybrid life. And to wrap it up, how do we get started? Well, we put together a lot of resources to get you started. The development of all of the documentation and training is still a work in progress, but to get going, you can see in Spaces, we'll have some useful links. We've posted some videos that you can watch if you go to the Hackathon website. That'll get you started there with the orchestration builder. Again, my name is Derek. Thanks so much. I'll be here all weekend.
You're gonna go last. I'm gonna have you go last because you're gonna unplug. So
Yeah, sure.
have
Great.
Subspace go, and then I'll pull you up.
Save the best for last.
Absolutely. Well, I told Alex that.
Yeah, I know. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine.
You put yours on the desktop too.
I don't actually have a, I do, but I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna be bold.
Awesome. Well, good. Then
No
we'll
slides.
bring our virtual
Wow.
back up.
How can you do a presentation without PowerPoint?
We'll see.
I know.
I may regret this later.
Yeah.
Right, testing.
You're there.
All right. Good to go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Orlando. My name is Alex Vlahopoulos. I might give somebody a prize if you guys can say my last name. I'm from Subspace. At Subspace, we're an organization of a lot of crazy people. We've set out to do something insane, which is to replace the internet. The internet is obviously wonderful for many reasons, as we know. In fact, most of us we can't live without it. But the problem is the internet wasn't really designed for the next phase of this information age that we now all know as the metaverse. And no, we're not backed by Mark Zuckerberg yet. And so what we're doing is we've built a global speed of light network designed for real-time applications. So it's very fitting. We're at an Avaya, hosted event with other partners like Telnix and other real-time application organizations. Voice, video, multiplayer gaming, fintech. I saw somebody bring in a gadget that looks quite interesting in the back there, that's some sort of robotic arm. That's very fitting because I'm sure there's some remote operation use case there. None of these applications, as great as they can be from a feature functionality standpoint, can reliably work over the public internet, which is why we've set out to actually build this speed of light network that's designed for real-time traffic. We were founded in 2018. We started off by solving some of the biggest challenges around latency for gamers. Some of the biggest battle royale games that you probably are familiar with use Subspace today. We have over 400 million users going over our network. We've actually been able to improve latency up to 80% in some cases, depending where in the world users are. And we've expanded our use cases beyond gaming into voice, call center. Now with work from home, we're actually delivering MPLS-like quality to a user's home now. So now when a user picks up the phone or uses their Sip client or registers into their UC platform, if that's traffic's going over Subspace, we are delivering that traffic through the best path, meaning lowest latency, low jitter, low packet loss, and more importantly, we're doing it consistently. Because that's another thing that public internet doesn't have today, consistency. Might be great for the first 30 seconds, but then it drops, then it goes up again. We like flat lines. We like to see flat lines on a graph in terms of consistency and performance. So today you guys will have access to Subspace. Create an account, subspace.com. We've created these interfaces, these sort of higher level interfaces to allow you to easily on-ramp your applications onto the Subspace network. Our first one is Packet Accelerator. It's a general purpose TCP/UDP acceleration service. Essentially, you provide the destination server IP and port to Subspace, and we provide you a Subspace Anycast IP and port. And you essentially tell your clients, connect to the Subspace IP and port instead of the destination server IP and port. We digest that traffic as close as possible to the client. We will actually GPS locate that client, and we will ingress their traffic to the closest Subspace edge pop to that user. Today we have 110 pops. By this time next year, we expect to have 300. And our ultimate goal is to be sub 5 milliseconds away from 95% of the global internet user, which the math is about 1,200 pops. So Packet Accelerator, any TCP/UDP traffic, ideally real-time traffic you want to optimize, it's a great interface to start with. We also have our global Sip Proxy. So anybody doing anything with Sip clients or Sip RTP, we will actually, same idea. Instead of giving the IP and port, you're going to give the SIP URI of the voice server or the SBC. We will then respond back with an Anycast IP and port, which ultimately is a proxy. You configure that to your client, and then we handle the RTP. And we will even provide you a TLS subspace IP and port pair in case you're doing SIP over TLS. And then finally, WebRTC, and I'm really hoping that that robotic arm at the back uses WebRTC. Global Turn is another interface where we've actually built Turn for the NAT traversal in line within our network. And so now we can actually, you can use every single one of the subspace pops is ultimately running Turn. So you don't need Turn infrastructure in order to run your WebRTC applications anymore. And so it's a 2-in-1. You get the optimized network and you get the Turn services with Global Turn. And again, all API documentation, subspace.com, go to the resource, everything's there. If any of you create an account and you're working on your hacks and you hit a quota limiter, just let me know. We'll fix that. Thank you.
That literally sounds too good to be true. I know, told you, we're a little crazy. A little crazy. Yeah, very crazy.
Okay, so you can help them switch over? Okay. That,
Should be pretty quick and easy.
You got the best slide, because you're right before everybody starts hacking.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I do, but it's in my bag, so let's just use this one. That's great. This should just magically work. It's supposed to be plug and play. Fantastic, thank you. No, I don't need any audio. Yeah, thanks. My voice is enough audio for everybody. Let me just zoom out for a sec. Okay. Oh, I can take this off. Oh, man. I've learned to drink water just so I can breathe.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like a fish. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'll make it quick, but appreciate the opportunity to host, to sponsor, as well as open up our platform for those of you who are interested in hacking. So we're a learning company, a learning experience platform. We're called Toolwire. And our platform is called Spaces Learning. Have you caught on to the nomenclature there? So about 18 months ago, we came across some really smart and creative engineers at Avaya who were looking for different ways, different kinds of experiences to build using these APIs, et cetera. And so we took our learning experience platform, integrated some of the Spaces APIs, and created a new and better learning experience, and we renamed it Spaces Learning. I'm going to show it to you real quick, and then we've opened up the platform to what we call composers, which are kind of like learning experience builders. So we're all going to give you composer access if you're interested, and you can go in and build in 24 hours, build a very cool learning experience using AI, etc. So the experience itself, and we've got lots of documentation. We have we've built a kind of a sandbox environment to get you started with templates and things, so you don't have to worry about the UI. It's made up of these kind of modules, and every module takes you to learning paths. So you have the opportunity, by coming over here and clicking edit, as a composer, to create as many of these kind of learning paths as you want. And then inside of each of these learning paths are these skills or these experiences. And each experience is made up of a variety of different resources. These resources can be curated by AI, they can be curated by you. You can put just about anything you want in here. You can add new resources very easily and administer the environment from here. The piece so this is the asynchronous piece that we call the journey. In addition, we have a thing called the stream. So when you go to the stream, when you create a new journey, it will automatically spawn a space and fully integrate it into the journey. So now you've got this asynchronous journey and this synchronous space environment where all of your users can collaborate with each other and share files, and you have the people presence here, etc. So this all looks very familiar. It's the integrated space environment. And we have this thing called Live Coach, which is our way of integrating the video conference capability directly in. So you can do that as well. So now, again, as you come in as a composer, you're in effect creating the architecture, adding in any of the content or resources you want, and we'll spawn the space for you on the back end. Let's see, we have our website on the Hackathon microsite. We have a sign up for a composer account, so just come here, click here, and we'll give you username, password, URL, and then you're off and running. We have a how-to quick guide. It looks like this, and it has all of the, again, all the information you need to very quickly and easily go in and create whatever you want to create. So it's basically your Lego architecture integrating spaces for a learning use case. I hope somebody wrote that down, because that's a really great thing to put on our website.
Sure.
Lego sandbox. Okay, so that's it. Any questions, come and visit us in the space, and we look forward to some of you hacking in the learning world. Thank you. Yay!
I don't have the mic, but don't worry about it. I'll just project. So that's it. That's the intros. You can get all the details in terms of the APIs and the links to go to the spaces, to get the online support. Again, just TADHack.com, and then everything links through there. A good turnout. So again, thank you so much. We had about 31 people in the limit watching. Not many Avaya people, because they were getting blocked from the naughty content we have here. I'm not sure why. But anyway, there's lots of mentors here. So please chat with the guys, ask for their help, and hopefully you'll have fun. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be hassling you on Sunday morning to gather all your pictures so that we can have a slick run-through of all the hacks between 1 and 3 p.m. tomorrow. So good luck, and again, any questions, I'm here all the weekend, and we've got lots of mentors to help you out. Thanks so much, and take care.
Yay. Hack away.
No music because we get copyright claims.
Because we give it.
Copyright claims.
Oh, great, okay, we'll do that then.
Thank you.
Actually, close that out.
Yes.
Remember it?
Just over there, yeah.
Megan, is it okay if I put the URL up here?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's got it, it's reminded about it. So yeah, we've hassled them on that. If you don't know it, also it's from the APIs page as well. It's got there, so we should be good. I'm just dealing with some copyright claims. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I already deleted one. We got a copyright claim on an old one as well. Just working out why this one. Yeah. Oh, it's all automated. So, we're supposed to use the word it's an AI. It's just automated. But yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, that's right. We're not doing it.
Oh yeah. They've got it all, they can link to it. Hey, see your friends. I know, yeah, no, it looks really good. So, if you've got any questions, just ask. Lots of mentors here. You want to join the team, all the mentors. You can work with the mentor on the team as well. But again, thank you so much for joining us. Views on the screen to 31. Total views on the screen, live stream go up to 31. It's alright, fair enough.
I think we're probably going to get more.
I know a lot of people are already hacking, so.
That's the most important thing.
32 views, you got 32 views.
I'm hoping that everything's so clear they can just get going.
There was, hey, there's
It's so funny they were blocking the Avaya people.
We confirmed that it was just that.
Yeah, he uses space.
So he is an Avaya person.
So just give me.
So he's going to use
Yeah.
libraries and so you might see something there.
Stop the screen because I'm just
Oh, you did. Oh,